What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Demon Slayer, Season 3, Episode 2. I gave it enough praise. I thought that was one of the best, follow-up season openers to any anime I've watched. It's up there for sure, especially the first, 15-20 minute sequence we had in the Infinite Dimension, Muzan's capital place. The animation, the soundtracks, the interactions, the dialogue, seeing the different personality, it was just great. So we have seen every single upper moon there is left to offer. And so far, every time we run into one, it has cost us a Hashira life. One fully killed, another essentially out of commission for the rest of his fighting days. So I'm curious again here. I think the Hashiras that are going to be accompanying us in this season is the boy we see here and then the girl. Do both of them make it out of this? That's TBD. I'm wondering, are we going to be implementing any new upper moons? Or is he just kind of over that whole thing? There's a lot of talk about who this guy is right here. This is him here, but he's got some Konkoro puppet shit going. Do they know that he's there? Are we all looking at the same thing? I don't know what that is. I guess we'll kind of find out. And then there's a whole mystery of is that Tanjiro's uncle or a past relative, or is that Tanjiro's father's father? You know, he's the earrings, the hair, the getup. There's some kind of relation there. We'll kind of wait to see how that gets explained. But besides that, go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do it. Oh, is it like a training puppet? What is that? Oh, okay. You didn't have to do all that. Now you gotta get in there. I don't like this dude. I haven't liked him since we first got introduced to him. Tanjiro. I usually, I'm not a Tanjiro fan, but I wouldn't mind him beating ass here. I wouldn't mind. I gotta skip the opening. Alright, we're back in. I don't like this dude. This Hashira, I'm just not a fan at all. TBH. Oh, what happened to the kid? Maybe I'll grow to like him as we go, but right now I'm just not a fan. I wasn't a fan when we got introduced to him before. What is this training statue shit we got going here? I'm curious if we're going to end up putting some humanity into him. He kind of sees himself better than thou. Very opposite ends of the spectrum of compared to a Rengoku. Shit, even a Tengen. Very opposite ends of the spectrum and how they treat others. I'm wondering if, as this season goes, if Tanjiro will end up putting some emotion into him. his approach is just the way he's coming off is not. Hey bro, we're looking for you, so can you come build us some shit or what? They do, because without the swordsmiths, the swordsmen would have nothing to use. Uh-oh. Tanjiro, stand up for yourself. No, you were dreaming, man. Why does that statue look like the rank 1? No one even talked about it right there, by the way. At the end of last episode, Tanjiro was like, oh shit, I know who that is. And then... what the hell's going on here, guys? What the hell's going on here, guys? Mechanical doll. Why did it have that resemblance? Overpower a human and is capable of 108 moves. Combat training. You break it already? And here's the thing, I can't tell if that training doll is like of skill or he's just not going all out. Why does it have that resemblance? So I'm going to assume that the upper one, he has the 6 eyes. Is he also going to have 6 arms? Foreshadowing, perhaps? Maybe? 300 years ago. That's why he wants to hold on to the key so bad, because it doesn't... Yeah. It's so hard to take their emotion seriously with the mask, by the way. Can you get this talking crow away from me? Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow, ow. Get that bird off me. You have seen this man before. I'm real close to killing that bird. I'm really close to taking that bird out. passed down memory, perhaps? Perhaps? Okay. About this close to putting that bird in that box with Nezuko in 2 seconds. Broke it. Tanjiro, step in and you be his training partner. Surely. Surely. So they mimic that after a swordsman of 300 years ago, and I'm assuming that swordsman of 300 years ago is also the upper one, who probably is also a descendant in the line of Tanjiro. Now, I brought this up last episode. Is that going to end up being a factor, like a talk no jutsu type thing, that the upper one, when he faces off eventually, probably against Tanjiro, that he's going to figure out that, oh, we're related? Is that going to make him freeze up or slow down or take it easy or feel bad? Very, very curious, because every demon we run into these days seems to have some kind of backstory, a sad one. So I'm curious what his is going to be. Very curious. Eh? How'd you get up there? How the fuck did you get up there? Yeah, but I want to find the way, me personally. Just take the mask off. Just go ahead and take it off. I don't know how you breathe in that thing anyway. Why don't you make something better? Guess the combat training did not last until nightfall. Is it broken? Yeah. I hate the bird even more. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they all have different personalities. Some of them have come off to be pieces of shit. But maybe we'll end up liking him in the long run. It's easy to like Rengoku right off the bat. Very easy, likable character. It's easy to like Tengen off the bat. And the girl, I forget her name. So maybe when it's all said and done, we'll impress him. He finds out he can't do it himself and Tanjiro has to help. Maybe he'll simmer down a little bit, or we'll gain some respect. Let's see. Still missing an arm. Yes, please. Get it. Gave him the epic lightning background flash too. I mean, that'll help. We do need the rehab work anyway, so... Oh, they covered the swords. Is it that much better? He's trying to vicariously live through him. Yes. 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 Put his head on public display for everyone to see. How do you, like, turn this thing off? Like, if it's, like, how do I get behind it and turn off the key and, like, not get fucked up at the same time? Tanjiro, you mean to tell me you're summoning fire breathing and doing all this crazy shit and keeping the poison from reaching your heart and going toe to toe with a little bit of backup against an upper moon, and you can't, like, give me better than this? Was it fluke? You helped defeat an upper moon? Everyone's over here saying it's amazing he made it this far when he was part of the upper moon debacle. Ooh. Oh, he would have been dead 10 times over. And he's not getting food or anything, is he? Look how, like, malnourished in the face he looks. Well, you gonna do something about it or what? Who's watching Nezuko during this? She just in a box in the corner? You just black out? Yeah, he's passing on to the other side, boys. This is it. This is it. See you on the other side. They've been really going crazy with the different animated faces this episode. That's it, man. Just follow the light, it'll all be over. Oh, he's back. He's beginning to believe. He's the one. He just unlock Ultra Instinct or what? What the hell is that? They've been really going crazy with the like gag animations this episode. You can tell by the scent where he's going to strike. We really evolved that much in the span of a couple days? Seems a little busted. Okay, he's holding back now. He's gonna flip. A flip. Bro, you're suspended mid-air. Are we gonna do something about that or what? He break his sword. Oh. Broke another sword. They're not gonna be pleased with that. Oh. Well, so much for the draw. Is that the special thing Homegirl was talking about finding? Is that like the blade of blades in there? What is that? Is that the technology that helps move the machine? Like, what is that special? I don't know. Grab it before the Hashira comes over here and claims it. That's it? Okay, so we haven't been watching the openings or the ends because it's just so much spoilers, and I don't want to see like who fights what and who's involved. I mean, I pretty much already have a decent idea, but oh, there was a pretty good shot of the doll. I'm trying to see if we can find it here. Doll is pretty damn creepy though, not gonna lie. Pretty damn creepy. Like a shot of both of them that was pretty good. I'm gonna go brazy with it. Solid episode though, so I'm curious, this 300-year-old sword, is it gonna be something that we can use? Or is it gonna be just like too rusted type thing? Like, is that gonna be our new blade? I'm curious like what it does, if it does anything special. I mean, it looks to have the same kind of like hilt design as the rest of the Demon Slayer core swords. So maybe that'll be ours to go. Solid training episode to go. Solid training episode though. Again, animation going absolutely crazy again. Animation going absolutely crazy again. Like there's oops, wrong one. There's really nothing to say negative about the anime, because you can have one of two things. And I saw some people asking this: can a story have 100% rate of something but be completely borderline awful at the rest, but can that 100% of something make up for its lack? If something has peak plot, peak storytelling, peak characters, like an Attack on Titan type level thing, but the animation is below elementary, like it is god awful, like unwatchable, can the plot and the story and the characters in this, can they mesh to make a watchable, readable story, or do you think that's too much? Same thing in reverse. If something is peak animation, you couldn't imagine it better in your wildest dreams, but it has terrible characters, terrible story, you can't even comprehend what's going on. Could the animation make up for it? I think no, in the animation standpoint. In the reverse, I feel like it could. I feel like an amazing story with characters, plots, everything, yada yada yada, animated poorly can still be consumed. I think in reverse, just something that looks good but is just unenjoyable, it just can't be. Regardless, though, I'll give them their credit. They've been killing it. The animation, 2 out of 2 episodes. I mean, the first, we don't even need to talk about it. They flex their budget so much that you pray they didn't like put all the budget into that, and then it falls off as the season goes. I'm sure we'll humble this man somehow, or he will get humbled, or he'll need some assistance or some help along the way. Maybe it'll knock his personality down a little bit. Of the Hashiras we've gotten introduced to so far, him and the Bakugo's brother, those two have seemed to be just the worst of the worst as far as personalities go. Especially when you're coming from a Rengoku and a Tengen and the girl. To get him, it's just like, it's just a lot of arrogance. You know, I'm better, so why should I, or why do you have a say, and what? So we'll kind of see how that plays out. And with the doll, I'm curious if this is rendered after the Upper Moon. Surely this doll and the Upper Moon are, you know, the doll is representative of that swordsman when he was just a regular swordsman. With how great he was and yada yada yada, you know, the only way we can mimic how great he was is to give the doll 6 arms. So I'm assuming, taking that back to the Upper Moon, with the 6 eyes, I'm going to assume, and we've seen him with a sword, that is the swordsman they're talking about, and I'm assuming his demon abilities probably involves, you know, 6 eyes, 6 arms. Seems simple enough. Could be completely wrong, but we'll leave it there and see how it goes. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, subscribe as always.